Right. All right then. So to warm up, we're going to go for 4 rounds. That was like a mini 5. I meant 4. So 4 rounds. We're going to go for 20 hops or jumps over an object. Okay. So object on the floor. Let me actually grab one. That will help. So object on the floor. So if we need to warm into it a little bit, all right, we can go for that hop over. So we're literally going into that there. If you're pretty comfortable already, you can go for that 2-footed jump. All right, so it just depends kind of where you're at so far and if you're feeling warm enough to do the 2-footed jump. Then we'll go into 9 TWYs, so 2 light objects, 2 fractional plates, 2 tins, whatever you've got. And you're going to go into that hinge position, so we're going into that bent over position, coming out to the side, we're going to that diagonal, and then we're going up to the front. Okay, so that would equal 3 reps. So you're going to do that 3 times. Okay, so you do that for 9 reps in total. Then we'll go for 10 plank to down dog. So we know what that is anyway. And then 5 walkouts. So we'll start standing nice and tall. We're going to walk our hands out to a press up position and then walk them back to our feet. So we'll walk out to that press up position and then walk back. Okay. So 4 rounds, 20 jumps or hops over an object, 9 TWYs, 10 plank to down dog, and then 5 walkouts. So 4 rounds of that. So just getting those shoulders nice and warm. All good with that?
Yep.
Spot on. All right then, guys. So whenever you're ready, you can start making your way through that.
Kept the receipt, now I don't want them. Take back the memories.
Oh, guys, 2-footed already. I don't know how you can jump at this time in the morning. Fair play. That was hard demo in 1 rep. What a lovely fireplace, Jenny. Diggy, how was your weekend? Because I feel like I've not seen you for ages.
It was good, thank you.
Did you manage to chill? Do anything? Or?
I had quite a lot of sleep again.
Good, good. You need the sleep.
Yeah.
That's it. So it's that 10 plank to down dog after your TWYs and then your 5 walkouts. So we're just focusing on trying to warm up those shoulders. That's it. And after the walkouts, right back to the beginning. So back to those jumps or hops over your object.
Hands up, you leave my body. We're done for good, sorry you lost me. This is goodbye. You can't make me cry. This is goodbye. I'm letting go
Oh, nice, Jenny. Well done. You'll take the peer pressure from these lot. I don't know how they're so springy at this time, honestly. When does your flooring arrive, Cal? We're going to order it. When does your flooring arrive, or have you not ordered it yet?
Hopefully next week.
Next week. Oh, nice. So
Yeah,
you've been pretty much all set.
Have you seen the new Bulldog Gear Hex dumbbells? They've got rubber handles.
Oh, okay.
Gym, they'll be class because obviously it's so cold to hold into it. So I've got some of them coming as well.
Will you be able to like drop it on like the bar on the floor and stuff, or will it be quite loud? If you know what I mean. Do you need drop pads or?
Eventually, when I've got enough weight to do heavy things, I'm going to get drop pads just to
Yeah.
protect the bar as well, really.
Yeah, fair worm. I swear it's never ending when you start doing a home gym. You're always like, oh, I could use this and I could use that, and you always want more and more. That's it. So we'll keep going until we've done those 4 rounds. Hopefully their shoulders start to feel a little bit warmer.
Hands up, you leave my body. We're done for good, sorry you lost me.
And those jumps just get that blood pumping through, get that heart rate up a little bit.
This is goodbye. I'm letting go.
Springy Tiggy, honestly.
Wait, last.
Does it need to? I don't think
I'll
it
keep
needs
you
to.
soon.
You're like, you see this? Because this is it.
This is max effort done.
How do you, Simon? So springy, honestly. So keep going until we've done those 4 rounds. And then ideally, if we've got a single object that's sort of the right weight, we will use that for the next bit.
I know the difference between pleasure and pain. I gotta have you, babe. Gotta have you, babe. And all my friends say not to make a mistake, but I do it anyway. I do it anyway. Do you feel the power that comes in the dark? Whoa, whoa, whoa. The blazing
I think
fire.
that last round is Foxy looks finished. Awesome. Journey to 2, perfect.
It won't be right. No, I don't want to say goodnight. This chemistry.
Awesome. So just finishing off that last round, or some of us have finished, that's fine. So you guys can just chill. Okay. Carl's okay, I'm done. All right, perfect. So for the next bit, we are going to go through 3 rounds. We're going to work their shoulders and back. Okay, so we're going to go for strict press. Ideally, like I say, single arm if we have got a single object that we can use. So we'll go single arm strict press on the one side, then we'll change over to the other side and we'll go single arm on the other. Then we will go for the exact same thing, single arm, a bent over row on the one side, bent over row on the other. So for that strict press, We want to get that object up into that position there, and then we are thinking about punching that ceiling. Okay, so straight up overhead. When we go for that bent over row, I want you guys to really try and focus. When we get that hinge, so first of all, we want to be in that sort of hinged over position. We don't want to be too upright. Okay, so we want to be bent over, and we're going to really focus, okay, on keeping that control. So we're not hiking the object up like that, okay? So we're not using all of our body and just pulling it with our bicep. So we're really focusing, okay, and keeping that tension into that position there. Okay, so we're not just pulling the arm and, you know, moving our whole body. Okay, so we're keeping tension throughout. So we're actually engaging those back muscles, like I say, not just ripping from our bicep and pulling it as hard as we can. So, a single object. The first thing we're going to do, if you've got a single object, perfect. So what I want you guys to do is just have a little warm up and see how it feels. So go 1 or 2 strict press on both arms, and then 1 or 2 bent over rows on both arms as well. So you can just see how it feels. Ideally, if we can, we're looking at about 10 reps. But if that's a no-go, if you think, okay, that's actually like my RP of 10, then we'll bring that down. Okay, so we want it to be challenging, but I'd say more of like your RP of 8, maybe 8.5. You don't want this to be an all-out max effort. Okay, so just have a little practice on both arms of both movements. That's it, nice, Cal. So really focus on that bent over row. We don't want to move and twist our body. So just making sure everyone's happy with the object they have. Good, Simon. Nice, Jenny. Good, Tig.
I won't get anywhere near 10 shoulder press.
That's fine. That's fine. That's what I mean. So if that is like, if 10 reps is like your RP of 10, that's a max. We want to bring it down a little bit.
RP of 20.
That's fine. So bring it down, okay? So bring it down. Just obviously make sure you do the same on both sides. So if the bent over row is a little bit easier, so let's say you can do 5 strict press. All right, but the bent over row, you're like, I can get 7, just go 5, 5, and then 7, 7. So just keep it the same for each movement.
That's better.
Yeah, that's fine. So just make sure you keep the strict presses the same reps on both arms, and then just keep the bent over rows the same. So they don't need to be the same as each other. They can be slightly different because, like Cal said, you are going to be a little bit stronger in that position there, okay? So we're going to try and focus on that strict press. We're going to keep that midline nice and tight. So we're going to brace that core. So take that deep breath in. Okay, so we're keeping that tummy nice and tight, and we're thinking about punching straight up overhead. All right. So any questions on what we're doing? Is everyone all right on that? Yeah. Everybody?
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Simon. Thanks, Jenny. So ideally, we're going to go for 3 rounds. The rep scheme, you can chop and change as you need to. And then we will take 90 seconds rest in between. So I'll grab a clock. And what we'll do is we'll wait until the last person finishes. And then I'll time 90 seconds as a crew. If you do want to start sooner, you can. But I'll let you know when everyone finishes. We'll start the 90 seconds. And then I'll let you know when that's up. But like I say, if you do want to start a bit sooner, you can. Hopefully you will want that rest, okay? So you will want that little bit of a break in between. All right then, so whenever you guys are ready, we will start on that first side. So for me, it would obviously be the right side, but it's up to you guys. So whichever side you're happy with, let's go for those X amount of reps. So maximum probably is 10 that we're looking at. We're keeping that midline nice and tight. We don't want those ribs to point up. And we want that pelvis tucked in, all right? We don't want our butt sticking out. That's it, and then once you've done those reps, you'll switch to the other side. Nice, Cal, well done. That's it, Cal, so for you, you're in that bent over row. Nice, Jenny, well done. Good, Tig. That's it, nice, Simon. So we're going into that bent over row then, guys, on that right arm. Once we've done those reps, which ironically is the same time for Jenny and Tiggy. Good, excellent control, well done. So we're really feeling it through the back. We're not just pulling with that bicep, and we're not moving our body, okay, from the side. Excellent. Much more concentrated than we might be used to doing. Jenny, you are flying through those. Nice, good job, Tiggy. Well done, Jenny. That's it, Simon. So try and avoid the turning around if you can. Excellent. And then the other arm. Good. So we just want to keep the reps same per side. Are we going heavier, Jenny? Are we switching for the bent over rows?
And you never need to pick up a camera or use
What do you mean I don't know?
software.
I only do know.
You drag, you drop,
Can on my
tweak some
right,
settings,
but not
and
my
boom.
left.
Video done.
Okay, for
It'll
which
take you
one?
Just a few minutes. So let's hear from the Doodly.
Don't know. I'm
creator.
going to try it and then
Try
see.
it.
Doodly is so
Okay,
easy
cool.
to
That
use.
sounds good. So I've started the clock from when Simon finished. If you want to go sooner, you can. So Cal, you would have had a little bit more rest, all right? So if you want to go sooner, you can, but I'll let you know when that 90 seconds is up. Okay, say if you do want to go a bit sooner, you can, but we don't want to go longer than that, okay, in an ideal world. So hopefully through that first round, we've established, okay, that rep scheme or that weight that works well for us. If we need to change it on this one, okay? So we can switch it out, but everyone looks like they got through their rep scheme pretty nicely on that. You kept control, kept that movement nice and tight, and then we were nice and focused on that bent over row. So everyone looks great on it, but if you do feel like you need to make any changes, you can make those. All right, Cal, so back in the game for round number 2 for you. Excellent. So Simon, Tiggy, Jenny, if you would like to go soon, you can, but you have got another 15 seconds left of that 90 seconds. So if you want it, you can have it. Alright, so we're going in for it. Alright then guys, so round number 2, so we've had about a minute and 25 seconds rest, so pretty much spot on. Nice, Callum. That's it, excellent guys. So keep that pelvis tucked in. We don't want our butt sticking right out. And keeping that midline nice and tight. Not strict press. That's it, nice guys. Good control, well done. So we're thinking punch that ceiling. Nice, Callum. Good, Simon, excellent. That's it, so even though we are thinking strict, it is that nice explosive punch if we can. Yes, guys, so all into that bent over row. Some of us changing that object, that's fine. Good, so trying to make sure we've got that nice flat back, so we're not rounding that back. Excellent, nice, Jenny. Good, so we're keeping that elbow nice and tight. We're not letting it flare out to the sides. See if it works for you, and if not, that's fine. That's alright. Excellent, so nearly finished on that one. Good job, excellent. So we'll do the exact same thing again. I'll let you know when 90 seconds is up, but especially like Cal, obviously you've been done a little bit longer than everyone else. So whenever you're ready, you can go for it. So 2 rounds are done. So probably feeling a little bit of shoulder pump, and we should be feeling it in that back as well from those bent over rows. Especially as we're keeping it a lot more concentrated than let's say normal. So making sure that elbow doesn't flare out, we're keeping it nice and tight, so we're going up into that position there, okay, so we're not out here. Yes, Cal, so round number 3 for you. So
My shoulders are still feeling it from yesterday, from the handstand press-ups.
Did you do it yesterday?
I did in the evening, yeah, on my own in the snow.
Oh,
Very
gee.
slowly.
That's
Very
all
slowly
right.
whilst listening to a consultant update meeting about COVID. And I kept on thinking, I really hope I'm muted and that the video's not on.
So, well, what the frig is
That
this
was
lady
not-
doing?
What's
I'm
all that
impressed.
chanting going on?
Alright, so if you would like to go, it's been 1 minute and 25 seconds, alright? So you're pretty much bang on that 90 seconds again. Sorry, Cal, if you want to do like another set, you can. If not, you can chill.
How many sets is it?
3.
Oh,
So you've done them. So this is the last one for the other guys. That's it. So keep that control. We won't let it go now just because we're on that last one. So keep that nice control for that whole body. Oh my gosh, are you going to go for overhead on the barbell, Carl, for lunges? Good save. Excellent, nice guys. Great in that bent over row position, well done. Nice, Jenny. Good work, Simon. Making sure that our back stays nice and flat. We don't want any roundedness. Yes, done on that. Excellent. Okay, so you might want to have a little shake out of them shoulders, a little stretch off if you need to. Yes, Simon. All right. Awesome job, guys. Well done. So a little bit of bro sesh just to start, and then I'll just start talking through that EMOM. So just like I say, for you guys, especially in the garages, so you don't get too cold, okay? So the next part, we're going to go for a 15-minute EMOM, okay? So minute number 1, we are going to go for burpees. So the rep scheme I've given you is a guide. So you can go somewhere in between 10 to 15. But if you're thinking actually 8 is better for me, I can get that done, you know, in 45 seconds, I'm going to get a little bit of rest. That's fine. Or if you think the other way around, I want to push myself and work for, you know, 50 seconds, you can go slightly higher. But that would be kind of the typical guide. I would say you're probably going to fall somewhere between that 10 to 15 reps of burpees. You do want a little bit of rest, but it's up to you. I'm quite happy if you want to sort of take up about 50 to 55 seconds. That's on you, essentially. Okay? So you want some rest would be my advice. So minimum 10 seconds. Then you're going to go into max reps overhead lunges. So the first thing we'll just cover, that overhead position, if that's feeling like a little bit of a no-go or your shoulders are tired from what we've just done or that workout yesterday, we can scale that, okay? So that overhead position, we would obviously be there. Now, if we're thinking, I can't do that today, we can go into that goblet position in front or we can hold it behind, okay? So we can scale that movement back a little bit if we need to. So if the overhead is feeling like it's not going to happen, that's fine. We'll change it, okay? So we're still going to do it weighted if we can, but back or front. If we're thinking weighted lunges isn't going to happen at all, we're scaling it back to body weight, okay? So lunges themselves, we're going to try and just keep those legs alternating as normal. So even if we're going overhead, back rack, or just body weight, we're going to alternate those lunges. Ideally, if you've got a nice little bit of soft floor or something underneath you, you will want that. So if you can get that knee down to the floor and keep it controlled, you're not just crashing down, ideally we'll get that knee down to the floor, okay?
Do you alternate arms as well, though, when you do?
So it's up to you how you would like to do that. So you could either go 5 rounds, so you could do the 4 rounds, you know, 2 on the right, 2 on the left, and then that last one you could switch. Or what I will do is I'll let you know when you're 30 seconds into that minute, and then if you want to swap halfway through, you can swap. Okay, so it's pretty much your preference. If you wanted to, you could say, right, I want to do 10 reps and I'm going to switch and ignore the time. That's also fine as well. Whatever works better for you. All right. What I would just say is if obviously your right is a stronger arm, don't do all 5 rounds just on the right. Okay, try and mix it up. Okay,
how many lunges per minute?
So, max reps.
Oh, right, we're just going for the whole minute.
So you're going to go for a whole minute, and then minute 3 is rest. Okay, so if we're thinking about it in like that, we're going to go for 5 rounds. Okay, so minute 1 will be burpees, so we're going to get that heart rate jacked up. Then we're going to go into our lunges of whatever description we're going to go with. So that will be an entire minute of work, and then you will rest for a whole minute. So your scored element, if you're writing down your score, is going to be your amount of lunges that you get through. Okay, so if you're thinking lunges are not the one for me, you might want to go slightly less than the burpees, so you're feeling good to go into those lunges, but I'm quite happy for you guys to push as hard as you want on those burpees, okay? The lunges are your score. So any questions on that?
Nope.
Sure? We're all good?
Yeah.
All right, so I've seen a few of you do it anyway.
We're
so
really
if you...
excited about the burpees.
They'll be nice.
The whole workout sounds brilliant.
So I've seen a few of you do it just as I've been talking, so you guys can ignore me if you're the ones who've done it, but just practice whichever variation of lunge you're going to do. So practice 1 or 2 reps on both sides again. So if you are going for overhead, make sure you're happy on that right arm and left arm. If you think actually that's not going to work, I'm going to go for that back rack, just make sure you're comfortable in getting that dumbbell or kettlebell over into that back rack. Excellent. Cool. So, like I say, if shoulders do fatigue, then we can just change it, all right, to that other position. So I feel like everyone is good to go. Shall we get started?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yes, please. All right, then. So, let's put the music on. Is that volume okay, or do you want it louder? Is that all right?
That's okay.
Cool. Perfect. All right, then, guys. So first minute, we will start on your burpees. Pick a rep scheme. If we need to change it, we'll change it on our second round. We'll go in 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So the burpees are first, somewhere probably between 10 to 15 reps. I'm just going to pop you guys onto mute. So we're all on mute, okay? I'll let you know when you're halfway through the minute as well, so it gives you a good idea of the reps that you think you're going to go with. So you're now 30 seconds in. Yeah, we're looking super springy still, loving it, excellent. Nice, all right, so 15 seconds left in this minute. Other Jenny. So the next minute is going to be those overhead lunges or whatever variation. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So into those lunges. Let's count these lunges. This will be your scored minute. So keep pushing throughout the entire minute. That's it. Nice, guys. Again, I'll let you know when you're halfway through. All right, so that's 30 seconds in, halfway through, guys. If you did want to change at the halfway marker, you can. Good, nice. Really good work. Just continually moving. Just sticking to that rhythm. Beautiful work, guys. Excellent lunges. So we've got that minute of rest coming up in 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. So jot down that first score if you're keeping count. If you're not, then don't worry. So everyone's on mute, okay? So if you need anything, just wave at me and we'll unmute you. Write down that first score. So burpee-wise, if we need to adjust anything, adjust it from this round, okay? So if you're thinking, actually, I could have done more or I should do less, then adjust it from here, and now we'll stick to it from for the remaining rounds.
Just you and me, baby.
So we have got 20 seconds left of rest. Round number 1 is done. We're going to go into round number 2 in 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and burpees. Let's go. Got everyone's favourite movement. That's it, nice guys, all pushing that pace. Well done. So you're halfway through. Okay, well done Tiggy, nice cow. Simon, so 15 seconds left. Nice work, Jenny, well done. 10 seconds, so we're going back to those lunges, that's forward portion. 3, 2, 1, lunges, well done, Jenny. Alright, into those lunges. Let's try and keep moving for that whole minute. That's it, remember if that overhead position becomes too much, we can bring it into that back rack. Go on, guys. Good, nice switching around there for the arms. You're now halfway through. That's it, guys. Excellent job. So remember that whole minute of rest is coming up. 10 seconds. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Alright, rest. Nice work, guys. Well done. Alright, so we are done 2 rounds. See how that lunges, if you were consistent with between the first and the second round. And then we can kind of set ourselves a bit of a target. We've got 30 seconds remaining of our rest. So we are going into round number 3. Alright guys, we're getting ready for those burpees again. We're going to go in 10 seconds. So we're going to keep pushing, keep that pace. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So keep pushing hard. That's it, guys. Keep pushing, keep it going. Halfway through the burpees, all through that minute. That's it, go on, keep the pace on these. Want them nice and fast, get them done. Oh nice, all 3 positions at the same time there, well done. That's it, Jenny. You've got 10 more seconds.
I'm losing myself tonight.
Alright guys, so we're gonna get ready for those lunges in 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Excellent job on those burpees, well done. So now, full minute of lunges. We're gonna keep working that entire time.
I'm losing myself.
Come on, Tiggy. You've got 30 seconds, guys. Halfway in. That's it, come on, keep going. Try not to stop. Let's work for that entire minute. Come on, 10 more seconds. You got it. Nice work, Simon. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Yes, guys, well done. So rest for that full minute. So jot down that score, so you should now have 3 scores. Or if you're good at maths, you've added them all together. So we've got 2 more rounds. Look at you two, you're just hanging out, Alright, so we're going into round number 4. Let's try and keep those scores up there. We're going to get through those burpees nice and quick, get a little bit of rest, and then straight into those lunges. 10 seconds, guys. 5, 3, 2, 1, and burpees. That's it, guys. Awesome work. Keep pushing. You're 30 seconds in. Excellent work, guys. That's it, Jenny. Smashing through it. Alright, guys, we're getting ready for those lunges again in 5, 3, 2, 1. Lunges! Yes, guys, all straight in. Well done. That's it. Let's keep going for that full minute. Go on, Cal. That's it, Simon. Nice job, Tiggy. That's it, Jenny. Stick with it, guys. Keep it going. Penultimate lot of lunges. That's it, guys. You've got 15 seconds. 10 seconds left. 2, 1, rest. So sorry, I zoned out the 30 seconds mark there. Sorry if you were waiting for me to change hands. So write down that score. One more round, guys. So we've got 4 scores. This will be our last one. So 2 more minutes of work essentially, okay? And that's it. Last lot of burpees, last lot of lunges. Alright guys, so last lot of burpees are coming up in 18 seconds. And then as many reps as you can, that entire minute of work on those lunges. So we're up in that rep count. We're going to go in 5, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Last lot of burpees. Halfway through them. Good, nice pace, guys. Well done. They're nearly over and done with. You've got 15 seconds left, and then we're going into the last lot of lunges. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, lunges. The last lot, guys. Let's get that 4 minute of work. Many reps as we can. That's it, guys. Come on, keep it going. Last time doing these. We are 30 seconds in. 30 seconds to go and you are done. Last bit. Come on, keep going. As many reps as we can. Seconds. 10 more seconds. Come on, a few more reps. We can do it. Keep working. 2, 1. That is your time there. So technically you're into your 1 minute of rest here. So take your time. Jot down your score. If you want to, you can take the time now to work it out, your total. Like I say, technically this is your minutes of rest, so take that. Awesome job, guys, well done. So everyone is on mute, so take your time. Whenever you would like to come off mute, you can. But if you want to jot down those scores and add it all up now, go for it. Yes, Tiggy.
Oh, my legs are on fire.
Well done. Yes, guys. Yes, Jenny. Nice challenge. Well done. Out of curiosity, just as a ballpark figure, what sort of reps were we getting? Like, what was the total if we worked it out? Or what was the average per round?
113.
Piggy, I got the same.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smashed it.
Oh, nice work, guys. What did you get, Cal?
Skills.
I did 12 burpees then. It was round about 20 each round. So
Okay,
103
cool.
very solid.
Nice. And what about
There's a
you,
couple of
Simon?
19s,
Oh,
a couple
sorry.
of 17s.
Sorry, Cal. And what about you, Sam? Just like even average, or just so I know, really, because seeing what we get.
29 every round.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Well done. Awesome. Oh, great job, guys. Well done. So it's always
I bet yours were heavier though, weren't they, Tigs?
There were 15. Yeah, what were yours?
12.5.
Oh, that's pretty much the same.
It's the logistics of the kettlebell. I can't hold it above my head without it wiggling.
Yeah,
So-
it is hard to stabilise.
Okay.
The ones on the left are much harder.
Yeah.
Yeah. It will be tougher on one side. So anything that's single arm, you're always going to have that one side that just doesn't feel as good. And sometimes it's not even the dominant arm. The dominant arm feels tireder, so the other one feels good. But it is always going to be a little bit tougher on one side than the other. But awesome job, guys. Well done. And it's tough on those because you have to pretty much go for that full minute because you've got a rest coming up. So it's always that mentally tough one. Just keep moving, keep it going.
It was good, that.
Well
I'm
done.
going for more coffee now. Have a great day,
Yes,
everybody.
have a lovely coffee. Have a great day.
See you, Jen.
See you later. So throughout the day, see you later, guys. Try and stretch those legs and shoulders whenever you can. See you later, guys. Bye.
Thanks, Beth. Bye.
See you later, Tig. Bye, Cal. Bye.